everyone, I'm Miss Jessica. I'm the Children's Librarian here at the Terryville Public Library, and this is the instructional video that goes along with the Take and Make Shamrock Craft. So in your Shamrock Craft kit that you could get at the library from the curbside table or by coming inside, there is a shamrock shape in black cardstock, a stem piece, and a coffee filter. These pieces are for the first Shamrock Craft. The second Shamrock Craft, you should have in your bags a piece of ribbon, 3 strips of scrapbooking paper that is 12 inches long by 1.5 inches, and then 4 pieces that are 8 inches long by 1.5 inches. So these things would have been in that craft kit. If you did not get a chance to come to the library and pick one of those up, those things are pretty easy to find in your home. In addition to those, you are going to need a hole punch, some markers, a spray bottle with a little bit of water, a stapler, and then some tape or glue to put everything together. Okay, once you've gathered your materials, the first thing you want to do is to take your coffee filter and you want to color on it with washable markers. I colored almost the whole thing in because I wanted the color to go everywhere. So you're going to color your coffee filter and then you're going to spray just a couple squirts of water onto the coffee filter. I have one already done and dried because once you do that piece, you are going to have to wait for yours to dry. So here's the one that is already dried so that I can show you how to make the rest of the craft. This I colored with the washable marker. I sprayed it, and now this has dried. And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to tape or glue the shamrock shape onto it. In my case, I'm going to tape it because that's what I have handy. But glue is probably the better bet because then it is easier to hide. It's easier than trying to hide the tape. So I'm going to just stick a bunch of tape rolls on mine. And I'm only going to do a few in this case. If you're using glue, I would put glue around the entire outside. And I'm going to tape mine on. And you can decide how you want your coffee filter to look underneath. Maybe you want it to face a particular way. Once you have it lined up, you can cut off the little extra pieces, and actually don't forget the stem. I'm going to tape my stem on as well. All right, now I'm going to cut the extra pieces around so that all you could see is the black shamrock shape with the colors underneath. If you don't want to do this step, you certainly don't have to. You can leave yours so that you can see all of the coffee filter. So once you do that, that's it. That is your coffee filter colorful shamrock craft. The second craft is a folded paper shamrock. I'm going to show you a finished product. That is this one here. So this one's a little bit trickier, especially the part where you have to staple things together, but I'm going to walk it through. You see this hangs up too. I'm going to walk you through how to do it. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my strips of scrapbook paper and I'm going to fold all of them in half because I'm going to end up using that crease to make those heart shapes. So I'm just folding mine in half and then unfolding. Okay. So here are all my strips of paper. So to make the first side, I'm going to take this smaller strip and put it into a heart shape like that. And I'm just going to hold it. I'm not going to do anything else with it. I am going to alternate mine. It's going to be a random assortment of paper that you end up getting. So here's this one. Goes right on top. So I have folded one into the other like this. I am then going to take my stapler and I'm going to staple right here in the middle to hold everything together. I'm going to make sure it's lined up. You could try to take, glue would certainly work for this. You can try tape, but you need to make sure you get all of the edges. And then I'm going to stick a little staple rather, down here at the bottom. To hold them together. Okay, so then you're going to do this 3 times to make the 3 different petals. I have a long one and a short one. Putting them together, folding them into that heart shape, and attaching them. Making sure everything is lined up when I attach it so that it sits nicely. There's my second one. And then I need my third shamrock piece. I'm alternating colors with mine, but really you could do it any way you would like. You could even decide to color the white side of the paper if you wanted. Here's this third piece. Third petal, if you will. All right. So once you have your 3 heart shapes, your 3 petals, you have to attach them together to the stem. That extra piece that was left over, the small strip, is going to be my stem. So I'm going to hold it here, and I'm actually going to attach the bottom ones going this way. And the top one going upright. Okay, now that they're all attached, I'm going to take these bottom hearts and I'm going to fold them up so that they face in the direction I want them to. Just taking this and folding it. Now I have my 3 pieces of my shamrock. The only thing left to add is my ribbon. So I'm going to take my hole punch and punch a hole in the top. And then I'm going to just stick the ribbon through both pieces. Pulling it all the way through, like that. And then the only thing left is to tie a little knot in it. So that is the 2 Shamrock Crafts that were in that craft kit. I hope you enjoy it.